Adam asks, I feel like I've lost my hustle. Help. What do I do?
Adam, anybody who's losing their hustle has a lot of variables, and there's a lot of variables in this episode. This is the variable episodes where there's a lot of context points. It's not just direct answers today. Listen, you might not be passionate about your North Star anymore. I've been going through something. Let me actually break some shattering news here. For the first time in my life, I've been thinking about weird things like sabbaticals and building a business school in Haiti for 5 years, and like I love, listen, I'm still all about buying the New York Jets, and it's the process of that and the game, but it's amazing for me to be in tune with myself, the maturity, like as you get older, like like my kids are 6 and 3 and they're interesting. Like they're interesting. And like I start projecting, what do they look like at 13 and 15? Like it'd be really cool to like, I don't believe in the school system as much as everybody. Like, do I just take them and go do something rogue? Like, just different things. Like, you just evolve. And you might have just lost your North Star. The thing that you thought you were going for might not be. It's why I was always happy that I didn't want $1 million, or I didn't want fame, or I didn't want a car or private plane, or all these little things. Like, it was fun to be like, I want to buy the jets. And what that always meant to me is I want the process of buying the jets, which means I get to hustle forever because that's who I am. Maybe you've lost who you are or what you want, or maybe you've accomplished kind of, or maybe you feel it's achievable. I would be crushed if I thought what I wanted to achieve was super achievable. I mean, it happened to me in the wine business. It's happening at Vayner. Like, as Vayner's becoming a player in the agency world, and we're not like, now we're like, like, and soon we're gonna be like, like, you know, like, that's not as fun for me. I like being the underdog. I like the climb, you know? I like that. So maybe that's happened. Maybe you're just tired. I mean, I think one of the things that the New York Jets do for me that nobody understands is those hours. Actually, you just caught something on GaryVee, right? Me talking to Jeff. That was the first time I talked business during a Jets game in 15 years. I looked at my phone at the wrong time. It was a very big thing. And I only spent a second on it. Like, I am escaped and relaxed. And by the way, I didn't care about it. Like, that's how excited, like, those 3-4 hours of escapism. Maybe you need some vacation time. Maybe you need to look at the people around you. Maybe you need a change. Maybe you need to break up with your boyfriend or girlfriend. Like, there's a lot of intense different things that can be happening. Or maybe you can take a step back and really listen to this statement, which is, you've lost your hustle because you really are not in tune to why you're doing it, right? You're just not in tune to what you're doing it. That you're maturing and realizing, like, a Ferrari or a fat watch or courtside tickets or custom Nikes, I just wanted to show them, you know, is not what you're living for. And so, you know, it's funny, tonight I'm going to the Charity Water Gala. I never thought of myself 10 years ago as somebody who would be so involved in nonprofits, sitting on the board of Pencils of Promise, donating. I was old school. I'm 40, I'm older. Like, this new narrative of much better people, and that's what I think you guys all are. I think you're a much better generation. I grew up thinking I'll get rich, and when I'm old, I'll be like giving out money and doing that stuff. So you just evolve, right? And so maybe you, like me, like, I haven't gone completely, like, I don't have enough money. Like, my kids can give away all the money, but I don't have that luxury yet. But maybe you want to do nonprofit. Maybe you want to build schools for Pencils of Promise, and we'll take you in Laos. Like, maybe you've lost your purpose. So take a good step back, shut down. Shut down for 24, 48, 72 hours. Go away. Go away like this. This is how I want you to shut down. Go to Airbnb. This is a 2016 way to shut down. Go to Airbnb, find a very remote place. You know, do I have to go? Oh, I'm taping something. Yeah, I'm just wrapping up the show. Sorry. Go to Airbnb. Find a very remote place that you can get to at a low cost, like a crappy cabin far away on a 4-hour drive where you can like just drive because you can, or like somebody will drive you there, or like hitchhike. I don't give a crap. Lowest cost, furthest away, seclusion, and just be with yourself and start talking to yourself for real. Really talk to yourself for real. One of the great things I do with myself is I talk to myself for real. Nobody is a harsher critic and a bigger fan of themselves than me. And I think that friction in both directions matters.